IO Interactive has always had a talent for world-class stealth and intricate system design, but with 007 First Light, the studio is stepping into an entirely new arena, one where Hitman-style infiltration mixes head-on with the blockbuster cinematic spectacle that we're used to with the James Bond movies. At the heart of First Light lies a younger James Bond played by Patrick Gibson. He's confident, charming, and a little impulsive. If I'm being honest, he gave off a Tom Holland, Nathan Drake vibe when I first saw him in action. Not a bad thing, but it did feel very different than what we're used to. But this is a younger Bond. First Light explores how this Bond begins the journey towards earning that famous number. It's an origin story deeply rooted in the world we live in today, tapping into the promise and threat of rapidly advancing technology, particularly artificial intelligence and information manipulation. IO Interactive's Hitman DNA pulses through almost every stealth encounter, multi-route infiltration, emergent problem solving, improvisational tools, and a sandbox structure that rewards curiosity. You can slip past guards using charm, gadgets, or sleight of hand trickery. You can set a fire with a stolen lighter to lure a guard away, or pickpocket a guest's invitation to bypass security altogether. It feels like Hitman in places, but this is still Bond. He's cocky and impulsive, and when the action hits, it really hits. The developers describe First Light as a hybrid, part stealth sandbox, part fully curated action spectacle, and when the explosions begin, IO ramps things up to a level even their most elaborate Hitman missions never approached. The demo sequence alone features a high-speed Aston Martin car chase, a shootout across an airfield, crawling with militia, and a mid-fight brawl aboard a cargo plane. The moment Bond is given his license to kill, the gameplay transforms: quick dashes between cover, melee takedowns that hit with real weight, brutal shotgun disarms, and environmental destruction that makes the world feel alive and dangerous. From the car chases to free falls and explosions happening everywhere, it definitely feels like being part of a Bond movie. It's stylish, and most importantly, it looks really fun. Naturally, Bond's gadgets are an important part of his arsenal, something I felt was slightly missing from Daniel Craig's more grounded Bond. His Omega Watch is the core of his toolkit, able to hack electronics, tag conversations, detonate distractions, and manipulate the environment. Optional gadgets offer even more creativity: smoke bombs, lasers, blinding tools, and more. Speaking of which, what would Bond be without his trusty Aston Martin kitted out with some of the coolest gadgets? The Aston Martin Valhalla was shown off, complete with miniguns and looking every bit the sleek and beautiful machine fans are going to want to get behind the wheel of. From everything shown, 007 First Light is shaping up to be a return of a missed game series. This is a game confidently establishing its own identity while keeping hints of Bond we've all come to know and love. He's charming like Sean Connery, equipped with the latest tech like Pierce Brosnan, and unafraid to show his gritty side and take down enemies like Daniel Craig. A young Bond, a modern story, Hitman-style systemic stealth, cinematic Uncharted scale action, explosions, car chases, gadgets, choices, and that unmistakable Bond charm. If IO Interactive sticks the landing, First Light could hopefully be the beginning of a much needed return of the 00 agent in gaming. 007 First Light will be coming to the Nintendo Switch 2, PS5, Xbox Series consoles, and PC, set to be released on March 27th, 2026. Are you looking forward to this one? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and until next time.